So, I'm in my room of the home that was rented for Christmas, and tonight is the last night. I'm really sad, mainly because it's quiet and not like home where it's not really quiet. But my niece is a dancer and she used to do gymnastics, but she does a lot of like cartwheels and flips around around me, and she's always showing off. And I have like video of her, and I have a few pictures of her doing like cartwheels, flips, and so this is her. And she's really graceful. She's really like thin, and as a dancer she's like really fluid. So this is like the poses that I took of her. I have the pictures that I have. She was like standing with her arms up and just with like her legs kind of spread out. She like did a like almost like a model pose, but like with dance. And then I kind of wanted to make it look dreamy, but also like maybe it was raining. And then this one, she did a cartwheel, and she was showing me how she could stay like in that position for a while, and with her legs up. And then I loved it, because I love how she moves. Really graceful, really like she's liquid. And this is her head, so I hope she likes the pair. Her favorite color is blue and green and teal, actually, so that's why I did these colors. And she loves purple too. I got this soda bottle, and I painted on it using the same stencil. So I went crazy, and I actually used gold paint. And on the thinner ones, like this part right here, I actually drew it with the marker myself, but the thicker ones all around, I think it looks really cool. And I put her initial. So I don't remember what came in this, and so I painted it like this. I like it. I think that it's a unique pairing, and it looks cool to me. I bought some flowers, and I'm gonna put it in there. This is my nephew's gift. It was a story that I made for him, and I used this photo album to hold all of the pages, and I drew some of the art, and I used a lot of the stickers and the tape. I think it's called washi tape. Anyway, it was just a cute story that I made up for him. I turned him into a superhero in this book, and well, story, and I turned the story into a book, and I hope to continue the series for him, and I hope that he enjoyed it, which actually I know that he did because his dad told me, and I loved it. I had a good time. I know I didn't record anything to show you the actual trip. I actually did record a little, but it was only about, like, you'll see. Anyway, here I was watching these deer, and one of them was on the lookout while the other one was like hiding behind a tree, and then they saw like, I guess, some food that they could graze on, and then the one started eating, and then the other one that was on the lookout went in, and I thought that was really cool. When I get home, I'll show you the gifts that I got, and I'll talk a little bit about what happened on the trip. But this is my room. And that's like a balcony. It's really dark. You can hear my dad is like watching a movie, and we're almost ready to go. We've packed up mostly everything, and we head home tomorrow. It's been an interesting Christmas. really stressful, really slightly uncomfortable for me, but all in all, I loved seeing my niece and my nephew, and I loved getting away from the city for a bit, and I loved being around nature, even though I didn't really do much here. But it was, these past few days have been really good to get out and to have quiet and to be able to read my book, the Jane Hawk series. I'm on The Night Window, and this is by Dean Koontz, and I highly recommend you reading the book. It's the series. It's so good. Anyway, I highly recommend you reading the series. It's so good. So I'm going to give you a rundown of the awesome things that held it down for me during this trip. Right now, you can't really tell, but I'm wearing this iconic London Plumping Lip Gloss, and this one I got in a BoxyCharm. I really love it, love the color, but under it, and what I was wearing throughout most of the whole trip, is this Jouer Essential Lip Enhancer, and it's just a clear lip balm, but it is so glossy, so juicy, and it really does nourish my lips. I also got that in a BoxyCharm. I got this E.L.F. Ride or Die lip balm. This has also been something I've been wearing and loving on this trip. I got one it was like in a pink shade like a few weeks ago, and I gave that to my mom because I am keeping this minty one, and she absolutely loves it too. So she was excited when I gave it to her. I've been using this CoverGirl eyebrow pencil, and I've only had this one pencil, and this is in soft brown. But what has been giving me a little bit of like enhanced brow look is this Quiche Fiber Brow from Milk, and I also got that in BoxyCharm. But I really like it. I love that the fibers are hearts, but they look really good in the brows, and the hold is impressive. It is not as incredibly hard like my CoverGirl Easy Brows. I have this in medium, but it keeps your hair in place, your brows. It keeps them looking good, but it is not like really hard, and it's not that hard to remove. And I've only had my E.L.F. daily facial cleanser from the Jet Set hydration kit, and this is all I have to remove my makeup, and it's been removing my makeup very well, like my liner that I'm about to talk about, and my brows, which I'm glad. It is not the like best option for me because I usually have like 2 cleansers, 2 or 3, but that is one of them, and I use it. So I'll lather up once, try to remove everything, and then another time to make sure that everything is gone. Anyway, so I've been using my NYX Epic Ink Liner, and that is what has been giving my eyes definition, and I really love it. It has been working well. It's so easy to use. I love this. I've been using it for years. And hold on so you can see it better. You whatever wing you want really quickly. Right now I just have a tiny little wing, but you can flick it out and you can have it really long, dramatic, which I kind of had for Christmas, just a little bit dramatic with gold, so gold lids, and I really love that look. Speaking of which, but for my lotion, I have these little bottles, 2 of them. This actually holds the only real lotion that I use for my body because I have like sensitive skin and I have eczema, so it's really weird, and I've tried so many cocoa butters, so many different thick creams and whatever. This is the only one that works, and this is the Queen Helene cocoa butter body hands lotion. Anyway, I have been using this for years, and I have been scouring stores for this because it's really hard to find, but when I do find them, I try to get as many as I can, and it is so good, and I don't have to worry about any scent. I mean, it smells like slightly a little, and I know that my friends and my family know me by this scent. It's like so light. It isn't like obnoxious or anything. It doesn't bother my allergy to smells, and I can live with it, and it is good. I've been using this hand sanitizer on the trip, and it's from Trader Joe's. It's the grapefruit and lemon hand sanitizer, and it smells so good, and it's a spray. Let's see. Look at that mist. It smells really refreshing, citrusy. I love it, and it doesn't dry on my hands so much, and I use my lotion right afterwards, so but it's really nice, and Trader Joe's has really great smelling hand sanitizers. And the last thing that I wanted to talk about are these wireless headphones, and they're from Fotive, the brand, because they're from Marshall's, and I've been using them on the trip. Awesome sound. I can hear music really well. I can hear phone calls really well. I don't know, they've been, at the beginning I used to be annoyed because it was really sensitive. It was really hard not to touch the actual like center of the earphone. Like anytime I would adjust it, and it really stays in place. I've slept with these, and they worked, and they were just $20. I can't believe it. It works great with my phone, and I have a Samsung Note, and so good. So earlier I forgot two important things, two things that were awesome during this trip, and it was something that I bought because I forgot to buy something for my hair. I was supposed to buy when I went to Walmart at the beginning of our trip. I didn't want to take my big jar of the cream that I use for my hair. So, and that was, I think, from Maui. I don't remember, but I bought this, and it has been leaving my hair really soft, really nice. It isn't something normally that I would use, but it is the Aussie Miracle Curls Leave-In and Detangling Milk, and it has the jojoba oil and coconut oil, and I've been enjoying it. I love the smell. It's not thick in my hands, like it doesn't leave a sticky feeling afterwards, but it does leave my hair really soft. It isn't crazy curly because of it, because this is just a leave-in and a detangler. I didn't really need to I don't have a big problem with hair being all tangled, but this has been really good for in a pinch situation, and this is the only thing available at the Dollar General here. So I was very happy that I got it, and I think it was like about $3. Not $1. And this, I forgot I didn't bring a hair towel. I thought about it, but then I forgot about it, and I brought along my Quiche towel scrunchie, and this has been so good. Like, I dry my hair with the towel, like lightly pat it, and then I leave that on, and perfect. Nothing to worry about here. The pillow was not soaking wet. My hair did stay dry, and it stayed up. And that is all. But the only thing is that it has been straightening my hair rather than making it wavier or curlier. That's one to figure out. Anyway, now back to the end of the other video, and then back to home. Anyway, I'll see you at home. Okay, and I'm back from the trip, sadly. I'm home again, and it's been a notable Christmas, to say the least. So I got a few little goodies, and I'm really excited about them. So I got these warm fuzzies from Nyx Professional. They're It's like a, I guess, a foot spa kit. It has the socks, the pumice stone, the foot mask, and I think about 2 of them. And fortunately, this is all cruelty-free, so I'm very excited about that. It also came with this pedicure flip-flop set. Came with these 2 books. I really like the word find. I also got this Lancome Starlight Sparkle eyeshadow kit. Sadly, this is not cruelty free. I did try them because, I mean, it was a gift and they were not as impactful as I thought they would be, especially considering that it's Lancome. It's a higher end. With that, the OPI nail polish. Again, not cruelty free, but it was a gift, so we'll see. I haven't used OPI in such a long time, but I love that there's red here. So my mom and I both received devotionals. This is in English. My mom got the Spanish version, or I mean, it was for both of us. So I guess if we wanted to trade off, it would be fine. And in the back, so in the front it says be still and know, and in the back it finishes the Bible verse, and it goes, be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth. Psalm 46:10. And this is New International. What is this? NIV. Yeah, I was right. So it's the New International Version. I usually like the King James Version, but if it's good, it's good, right? And I'm really glad. I wanted a devotional. I just couldn't find one. I have one online, and I think that's a great gift, especially to those trying to, you know, stay sane, especially during this time. I can't really show you this gift because this gift is huge. It isn't a humongous box. The thing I can show you is this paint pad, and I'm really excited because I've never had a paint pad. I've only used canvases, and so this will be really exciting to do it on a new, you know, a new way to paint. And so there are 2 canvases in this big box, a wooden easel, and those are for my sisters, my 2 younger sisters, and I'm really excited because anytime I get art supplies, I'm really happy, especially since I used recently 3 canvases. And now to tell you the last bit. I didn't get anything from my parents, but it's not that I didn't get anything, it's that I received some money, but they weren't able to get me anything, and that's cool. It doesn't matter. I'll see if I want anything, or I'll just use that to pay bills. Who knows? My brother got me this. This is the first gift that I got, and I was confused. I was like, I haven't used my old Canon in a long time. So I was like, would this fit here? It's like, this is not gonna fit my camera. My camera is sold. So I was confused a bit. But then I got this tripod, and then I was thinking, my brain was working, and I was like, is there gonna be a camera? Is there gonna be a camera? There's a camera. Came with all sorts of accessories. It came with a mic, came with the charger, came with a remote, and it came with 2 batteries. I'm really, really excited. Beyond excited. So excited to be able to use my camera while filming and then use my phone for information. I mean, maybe sometimes I'll use my phone. It really depends on the setup and whatever. What would be cool is if I got myself the light that goes on this side instead of using my TV for a light. My TV is really big enough and I use it to balance out the light. Anyway, maybe I could fix in my room, make my setup better, because I really wanted to record in front of my wall where I have a few of the, like, some frames and, you know, stuff, wall art. So that's pretty much it. I am excited to try out this stuff. Oh, wanted to show you what I wore for Christmas morning. My niece loved it. I actually had on a green wig and I was debating whether I should put it on or not, but that's a lot of work. Surprise! So this is how I went down to open our presents for Christmas morning. I did this solely for my niece. Oh, my mom too, she liked the idea. I really wear wigs. I have no idea how this is supposed to be put on. I did wear a wig once outside and it was pretty interesting. Not gonna lie, I used to want to dye my hair crazy colors until I realized that I'd have to bleach it every time because I had really dark hair. And I dyed my hair black once and it never fully recovered. Anyway, I hope you guys had, or at least try to have, as best of a Christmas as possible. I know that during this time it's been really stressful. I get it. That this is not normal and we never know what each day is gonna bring. And I hope that I could bring a smile, and I hope that you had a great holiday season and that it continues to go on, and let's just pray for great things in the coming. So I'm making cranberry orange muffins for tomorrow's breakfast, and I'm gonna put them in these pans. I'm having my coffee, and I made a quiche. However, the quiche is a little overdone. So I made the quiche, but because we have this new air fryer toaster oven thing, it's really like awkward to try to figure out. It's kind of like it's not as easy as our last toaster oven, and I followed the directions, and before, when I think it was my fault. It was my fault. It was way too preheated and it was too warm, and I only left it halfway, so the top is like really brown and it's not what I would want to serve, and I'm really upset about it, but whatever, it should taste good. It's just I don't like that the top part is really brown. The inside is not, so tomorrow I'm gonna heat it up and it should be perfect on the inside. Here I have our prime rib roast and just waiting. I have to make the salad. And my mom already made rice with shrimp. Put on a little red lip, change my top. I mean, no one's really here to impress, but you know, I wanted to look good for nobody. Anyway, I made stovetop Brussels sprouts with chorizo, Mexican chorizo, sorry, onions and garlic, and it tastes really good. I made Brussels sprouts for Christmas, oven roasted. It's a slight balsamic glaze, but this, ever since then I wanted more Brussels sprouts, and then I was like, you know what, I don't have time to put them in the oven. I need to put the ribeye roast, so I'm gonna do this on the pan, and it's really nice. It's soft. It doesn't have the crunch from the oven, but It does have crunch from the chorizo because I really just, I cooked the hell out of it because it tastes better when it's crispy, and this just made it really good. It's so garlicky. If you hear anything, it's my parents who are watching, well, they are watching Wheel of Fortune. We are really into that. We get really involved. So I forgot to mention that I already put the cranberry orange muffins in the oven and the air fryer oven. And the first ones were too dark. See? This is quite frustrating. I left it the 3 minutes, and I guess I should have just left it for 2 minutes. This is a minute too long because now it's a little too golden. This is just not my day. This is not in my ear. Anyway, they taste good, and I'm really excited because I used frozen cranberries, and now they're gonna be extra juicy when you bite into them. They're just gonna be so good for the morning. And I'm just gonna add a layer of cheese to the quiche on top, and it's gonna be good. Dinner, Brussels sprouts with chorizo, prime rib rubbed with rosemary and garlic, our shrimp with rice. It is about 2 a.m. New Year's Day, and I'm watching the odds on Amazon. I have no idea. I am in a weird horror movie mood, and earlier I saw some escape room kind of movie, and it was very predictable, and it was really bad. Like, it was so bad. The acting, the story, it was just anyway, Happy New Year. All right, so this is almost the end of the first day of January, the first day of 2021, and it has been an exhausting holiday season. And you can see my buddy in the background, Mr. Christmas Gnome. That's my gift back there. It was a big easel gift from my sisters. It came with them. I have 2 16 by 20s and 2 11 by 14s, and the 2 bigger ones are the stretch canvases, and the other 2, I think they're panels. I'm not too sure. They're together, so I haven't opened the package yet. My room is a mess, and I didn't want to get the light out. I didn't want to get lights for the video. This is just the quick ending. I wanted to bring in the new year, the end of this day, with my own New Year's ball, a dark chocolate ball from Trader Joe's. It is an orange dark chocolate ball, and I wanna try it before the end of this video. Just whack it, I guess. Okay, it's all good and broken up. So I really like dark chocolate with orange flavor, or like orange flavored dark chocolate. Look at how pretty. I like the imprint there, and smells nice. Look at that. Look at that. That's so cool looking. You can definitely taste the orange. I don't know why I just look like I'm in pain. I don't know. So I don't know how your New Year's went. I hope it went great. I hope you got to eat really awesome food. My meal didn't go exactly as planned. So the ribeye roast had a lot of nerve. We cut it after we let it settle, but we waited too long And then I got cold, and my mom got worried for some reason. She thought it wasn't cooked all the way, even though it was past medium rare. It was past medium to me, the temperature. And so she wanted to heat it up really well. And then that made it that cooked it a lot more. And it was good. I liked it. It was too nervy, that particular ribeye roast. But I love the flavor. We added rosemary, garlic, butter, and salt and pepper, and we smothered it in the garlic, and it tasted really nice. We had it for today, but today my mom overcooked it a little when she heated it up. But the flavor was there. The Brussels sprouts with chorizo, so good. Oh my gosh, it was so delicious. It had just the right amount of garlic. It had the right amount of onions. It was the right amount of char. Our muffins, or my muffins, the cranberry, orange cranberry, came out really nice. It didn't come out how I expected, but I guess that's what made me think it wasn't good. It was tart. It tasted well. My mom loved them. So did my dad. I enjoyed them. I've had like 3 already, and I was really happy with them after like I took the expectation out of my head, and then I was like, you know what? This is good. It just tastes a little more bready than I wanted it to taste, but other than that, it was really nice. Like the burst of the tart cranberries and the nice orange flavor. I love that it wasn't overtly sweet. It was just, you know, the texture, it was a little too like bready for me. Even though, you know, muffins aren't exactly like cake, but my muffins tend to be a little more slightly towards the cake than the bread. Let's see what else. Oh, the quiche. Oh my gosh. The quiche, even though it looks like it was charred, I mean, it looks so brown on top. I am telling you, that combination with the Spanish chorizo, the onions, I also had scallions in there. I sauteed the onions with the ham and the chorizo, and I was so impressed. The consistency, it was like custardy, quiche-y. It was so like, you know, I've had quiche that were like solid, and then this was like so delicious. The top layer with the cheese, it did not taste dry at all. It tasted almost like a thin, flaky layer of crust. It was so good. So it was enveloped in crust. Oh my gosh, it was so good. My mom was like, no, it's really good. It doesn't, and I couldn't believe her. I didn't want to until I tasted it. I had it with the salad, nice goat cheese on top, some red onions. Oh, so good. The muffins, my coffee. I just need my coffee creamer. I've been having dairy creamer, and it just doesn't taste as good as my Califia hazelnut creamer, or the barista blend, or the Trader Joe's coconut almond creamer. It's so good. I can't wait to go back to Trader Joe's. Anyway, the dark chocolate orange, it's a little sweet. It does taste really nice. The orange flavor does come through, but it's a little too sweet for me. I like mine a little bit more bitter. Anyway, I hope you guys have an awesome year. I hope that you get all of the happiness and love and joy, and you find peace in your heart, and that it is better than this sucky year. And we're gonna kick 2020 out, not let it come back in, have that restraining order in place, keep that at bay. Have great 2021. It's not going to fix our problems. Obviously, it's just a change in the calendar date. But positivity. And let's work towards the things that we want. I am going to keep working on this channel. Hopefully more people watch and discover it. And I am working on making the channel better. I am working on a lot of segments, a lot of new video ideas, and I have some that I still need to edit. Alright. I hope you have an awesome night, an awesome year, and an awesome life. Good day.